you see this slice symbol, you know there's extra research and extra footage going in. It's very special. Alright, episode 21. Hi everyone, Bill Peters. You know, all over the world artifacts have been found that don't seem to belong there or anywhere else for the time period of the rocks surrounding the items, the coal surrounding the items. The basic location where there shouldn't be any mankind ever before, and yet we find things in areas where there never should be anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over a whole bunch of these. I know that most of the ones you see on the internet have 10 or 20 things, or maybe 5. Well, I would say I have close to 50 items I took out of my personal repository of images. I've actually been researching out-of-place artifacts for near 10 years on and off as they're found. Started when I found out there was a 4-foot arrowhead found here in Maine, and there's also some Viking artifacts that were found here, which we'll go over one in particular that we found to be quite interesting. So let's start it off and take a look at some of these pictures, shall we? Enjoy. Okay, we're going to start off with the Camaro Figurines. They found in 1944 in Mexico. Waldemar Judson hired a farmer and his cohort. Found those. I searched those for a reason. The Maine penny, found in 1957 in an archaeological dig in Blue Hill, Maine. There it is. It's a silver penny, about 1065 to 1080 in age, far before Columbus came to the Americas. Anyway, they found like 20,000 artifacts there. So the Dinosaur Valley State Park in the 30s, they found these human footprints along with the dinos, and you know, some were actually faked to try to say they all were faked, it seems like. But as you can see, the footprints were quite large in every instance they were found. And gee, I don't know, that might be one of the fake ones. The dinosaur one looks fake to me. I don't know what this is. But anyway, we saw the real ones, and the funny part is it's not just in Texas, it's in... Okay, the pre-flood artifacts such as the Langdon hammer and the one from the United States as well, they both, you see, this one here is very really good shape. The other one was kind of beat up, and so these things are found in sedimentary rock all the time. But this brass bell was found in 1944 as well. If you look at it, it was found in some coal that's supposed to be 600 million years old. But what I noticed about this bell is the figure that it depicts is reptilian. You can even see the scales on the tail that goes between his legs, the wings off the shoulders, and the praying posture, but it is definitely reptilian. So we got Gobelke Tepe. That just shouldn't exist. A 1.2 million year old complete skeleton found in Olduvai Gorge. Shouldn't be there. They found a 20 million year old skeleton. They found more crazy stuff. Just shouldn't be there. These are all very common. Everybody knows what these are. 430,000 year old human. It's crazy. So we're seeing some numbers here that shouldn't be. These fossils should not exist. You know, what are you gonna do? I don't know what to tell you on it. This plot here really does get my attention. But the thing is, yeah, the periodized map shouldn't be able to. Alright, now this is good. This is that, well, I'm going to call it a transistor for lack of a better word, but it's some kind of device embedded in sedimentary stone, which means that basically it's covered with mud a long time ago. This is not an overnight thing. It's got a flat side like a PNP transistor, so I was thinking maybe it was transistor. I don't know the Baghdad battery. They say it shouldn't exist, but I have a feeling it's leftover tech from long ago. I don't see where that's so amazing, but let's see. Okay, the bells. See, everybody's talking about these dodecahedrons that were in Rome, and I think they were bells. I think they had something in them. Okay, I show you these again. These things predate the Sumerians. They're the Balti people, and they were making these statues in droves, and which tells you that it was they, not the Sumerians, who were dealing with these, and the Sumerians are simply telling the story. The breastfeeding reptilian, where did they come up with this? It wasn't just, you know, and it predates Sumer by quite some time. Petrified finger, that's always a pleasant find. I don't know, but you know, this stuff it just throws the dates all out of whack to science. Here's a sold shoe print in sedimentary rock. Well, that could mean a lot of things. If it was indeed all this stuff caused by cataclysm, then I can see this happening. All the different types of pyramids all over Egypt. Here's a 50 million year old. I'm always saying that because the clay they found the pestle and stone in were that old. Okay, there's different screws, formations found all over, mostly in Russia. This one here is interesting, but once I saw this and one of these other ones like this one, this here looks to me like plant life. If there's a lot of carbon buildup in it, it's probably, maybe it was in a fire, I don't know. That there is not explainable in my mind, but some of these are plant life, I'm pretty sure. They could have high iron content, sure. That's not readily explainable right there, that's for sure. But some of these are absolutely mind-boggling. This is the angst hammer, is it? It's supposed to be a pre-flood artifact. You can see where they took the sample out of the aluminum on the. It's aluminum. It was found, but it was way older than what aluminum was supposed to be being used. They did do a sample on the side, as you saw. This is the write-up when it happened. That sample turned out to be pretty advanced aluminum composition. This is a supposedly man-made object. We're not sure why man would bother making that. But of course, and then we have this bell. You know, this was found by miners, and it got a lot of press at the time even. And 593 million years old is pretty old. And I don't know, I think here's the entrance to that Begang pipe area. That's the only way in, the only way out of this cave. Has these iron pipes in it that's thought to be, you know, at least a couple 100,000 years old. Capillary tubing and everything. Here's some of the pipes involved. And this here is a microchip that was found, and actually the University of Polytech University did tests on that and found it to be microprocessor in nature. So it was studied by actual scientists, and yeah, quite amazing, in stone. And this was found 11 miles from Roswell crash, supposedly. Opinions vary on its authenticity. So that's it for this week, and hope you got something out of it. Have a good day.